Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kelvin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is the Advice Arena, where I give you advice on how to play Arena. Welcome to part 3 of my Nightmare Mage run. So far, we're 5-0, off to a great start. Top decking and wrecking. Here's the list from Tentacle of N'Zoth down to Water Ellie, and from Dark Speaker down to Eldritch Horror. So this list, pretty solid curve, decent minion quality on average, and no big AoE clears, so not a lot of reset buttons we have to get out early and continue a smooth curve in order to win games. So let's go ahead and jump back in. The play button was acting weird. 5-0 so far, obviously a fantastic start, but I've had many 5-0 decks that end up 5-3, so I'm definitely not getting my hopes up too high just yet, but I do certainly think this deck is capable of 7, 8, 9, perhaps. I don't think it's likely, but perhaps even 12 wins. I don't think we have enough AoE for 12 wins. We don't have a big reset button, and as we get to that 9, 10, 11 win range, other decks will have lots of big ways to regain the board in the late game, and we don't have enough big stuff to recover, or enough tricks or fancy shenanigans. We've kind of been getting by off the skin of our teeth, like scraping by the last few games, digging out lethal by turning the corner in aggressive early games. And that's a strategy that works right now, but it won't always work. In the last few games we won, a timely Flame Strike or a Lightning Storm or any of that stuff would have certainly cost us the game. So we kind of have to hope that our opponents either don't draw that stuff or don't have it in their deck if we want to win past that 7-8 mark, I think. So once again, Hearthstone is giving everything it's got to spin this darn dial. This must be the most graphically intensive element in all of gaming today. This system is bonkers for me lately. I do not understand this. Typically this works fine. We get in and we mulligan, and it seems as if nothing was wrong. But it's just awfully scary along the way. I haven't heard anybody else having these problems either. I feel like it's just my system somehow. I don't, like I said before, I can handle every other game at max settings, but Hearthstone dies. Alright, so we'll toss back the Nightmare. This is actually a decent 2-3-4. We don't love using Frostbolt on 2. We hope to get another 2-drop, particularly one that's good against Rogue, like Acidic Swampus. So that's good. That's fine. You could get a good card, of course, but sometimes you get bad ones too. And late game cards, we might just win before that's ever relevant. I wish I'd gotten another 2-drop, because I don't want to coin out the Ooze. I want to save that for a weapon destruction. So we won't be able to coin any fancy stuff out to get the board early, it looks like. May just Frostbolt that. I could coin out the Harvest Golem, but then he's got a pretty good weapon and we only get to take out 1 charge, so I don't feel excited about Harvest Golem here. And again, I want to save the Ooze till he has a weapon. If he'd weaponed up on 2, we would have definitely played this. He may weapon up on 3, and we probably will still play this. And in that case, I'd love another 2-drop to coin out. We may just play the 4, though, if he weapons up. If he plays a 3-drop, we're probably going to play the Golem, but we might coin out the Berserker. I want to use the coin earlier rather than later in this deck, because I think we're better earlier, so if we can cement an advantage in the first few turns, I think that gets us a lot farther than like coining out an Eldritch Horror, for instance. Sap is a card, and it could destroy something like Eldritch Horror. The stealth stuff's pretty good against Sap, though. I think I just Harvest Golem that. It's going to be a 3-2, so it will trade into the first half. But that might make him weapon on 4 to kill it, which would be fine, because he'd waste 2 mana and we could coin out the Tiger or just play the Berserker. We could destroy the weapon, but I don't know. I kind of want to wait for a real weapon like the Assassin's Blade. Alright, that's fine. We'll coin out the Stranglethorn, I think, here. Yeah, we'll coin out the Stranglethorn. We'll trade here. He'll weapon and play a 3, probably. He might just trade here, too. But then we might get a good trade into his 5. We'll just see what he does. The Ooze, if he plays like the... Yeah, he's going to weapon. Okay, so he'll play another 3. Oh, that's actually good for us. I mean, yeah, it's scary if it goes well. But that gives us the board at this point, right? Just straight up gives us the board. I don't really have smooth mana plays here, though. I don't think I want to destroy the weapon yet. We'll just go here and play the 4-drop. No need to play that, even though it's on curve. Hurts us more than it helps us right now. Can't backstab this or anything. Eviscerate doesn't feel good. Weapon doesn't feel good. Weapon Fanonize or something, because that activates this. So this might be difficult for him to deal with. I think we're going to get value out of this. We have 3 2-drops for turn 6, but... Oh, Betrayal's actually pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. Wow, that's a good turn. That's a really, really good turn. We'll start here and see what we get. Forgotten Torch or something might kill that thing for us. That's good damage, but I think I need value right now. I'll grab the Flame Caller. The AoE can help, especially with this in combination as like a little mini blizzard or something. I'll just play minions. He's got a free kill there, but I'm still waiting on a big weapon. If he plays a big weapon and I destroy it, we probably win the game because he's wasted so much mana. There's a chance he doesn't have one. I might just eventually take a 2 duration Wicked Knife. That sets up a ping for us. That's pretty good. We don't even have to ping this turn either. And it does this pretty well too. Play a bunch of 1 health things all at once. Is that his whole turn? Surely not. What is in that hand? My god. I'm nervous. Oh, that's something. I can trade and play this guy. But then what do? I guess I Ooze. It's a 2 duration weapon. 2 durability weapon. There's a chance. Oh, that's the one we didn't want. Oh, I was gonna say, there's a chance this goes south. I should have probably done it the other way just to guarantee. I was getting greedy and hoping it hit this one. That's bad news, Bears. That's a pretty punishing mistake, actually. I took the 2/3 greedy option. I didn't have to, though. I didn't have to. There's a 1/3 chance it landed that way. And that's exactly what it did. It's going to cost me a minion, honestly. Thank God it was frozen. We have the Eldritch next turn. I'll probably play it. I hope I have a way to kill that. Oh, I wish we'd saved the dude now. He's got some good tempo plays, man. That is scary stuff. Oh, gosh. We don't have a way to kill it either. Oh, this is bad. This went bad real fast. Hopefully he has to trade somehow, but he can play any card and weapon it instead, and this stays alive. Oh, this went bad real south. This went real south real fast. Oh, and it's my fault. It's totally my fault. This game's on me. He's almost out of cards, and he's running a lot of backstabs and stuff, so there's still a chance we bail ourselves out. But questing adventures like this, oh my gosh. He only has 2 cards, so it can be a 6/6. So that's a good sign, actually. He's playing up a new weapon, maybe? No? Oh, he's got the trade here. It's over, I think. We can't kill this. There's just no way to kill this thing. Oh my gosh, why did we use the ooze so soon? We're just almost dead. I think we're dead. I don't have a way to kill this. I can kill this. I can't even stall though. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just totally dead. We can't ping this and that. We messed up and we died for it. We weren't greedy enough with the ooze either. That's on me. No excuses there. We would have won that game too because he ran out of gas. Although that was pretty scary. Man. Man. Part 3 of the Nightmare Mage so far is a nightmare for me. Mistakes galore. Well, just one really, but one that cost us the game probably. Not greedy enough. Or too greedy, I mean. Too greedy. Not careful enough. Should have played the dude and then attacked the Toad in. I was hoping I didn't have to play the Twilight dude, I don't know his name. The 2/2 deal 1 damage to all enemies. That was the goal, that we could save him. We played the ooze because we had to fill in the mana gap, but we should have been greedy. He had 2 big weapons there at the end that got him a lot of clear and damage. We'll keep these. We don't off yet, I don't think. There's a chance he like totems and it's a bad play. This is a good 2/4. We'll need more minions. It's a little late, but okay. It's still a good. It's gonna be a good turn 5 play. That's kind of bad. We got the 3-drop. That's good. So we'll just play on curve here. That's a little scary, especially into this. Ugh. Can I even do that? I've killed my own guy, probably. So is that any different than this? And then like this on turn 4, this will still be a 3/1 that can... Like if I do this and it hits this in my face twice, I'm just in the same spot. This is a bad play, but it's slightly less bad than the bomber. If I had a 2-drop that wasn't going to kill this, I'd just play the 2-drop, right? Where is that dude at now that does 1 to the... Oh man, is this worth now? I think it is, because I can ping and clean up if it goes south. The only way this goes really bad is if it doesn't hit either minion. Yeah, that's fine. Wasn't the best outcome, but it wasn't the worst. On turn 5, this is probably not good unless I get another 3-drop. This is going to allow us to swing the board in our favor. Is that worth just frostbolting? I'll get the spare part, maybe play on curve. If he trades here, it's just so bad because we can't deal 2 damage to this very efficiently. I think we'll frostbolt or fireball it. Time Rewinder doesn't really help right now. Next turn I can play these guys, maybe these guys. Play the Nightmare and the Prophet at once. Yeah, these guys will be fine. This has trouble trading right now. This is a pretty good play on turn 7. Could even rewind something. I'm gonna have spare mana. This is a free play. That's probably something we gotta deal with, I think. So I'll trade here and hope it hits there, and then go there. May have to ping this turn. Never lucky, man. Oh, that's good. Gosh, I don't really have a good play here. I mean, like, like a Dark Spear, I guess, because it's on curve, but it doesn't really do anything. It's kind of goofy, right? Like, I probably should have played this guy still, I guess. I didn't think about it. I'm dumb. I'm on tilt from that last game still. Alright, so Nightmare Prophet Ping is pretty good. Trade where necessary. Alright, that's good. Play the dudes first, so this has a less likelihood to die to the ping. It's a pretty scary board. It's gonna be 8, 11, 14 damage next turn. Lightning Storm kind of hurts us. Ancestral Knowledge does not. That's a lot of overload to deal with next turn. We don't have good follow-ups right now, though, unfortunately. We can actually pull this guy back and make this better again. Basically heal it. That's pretty good. Lucky for him. It's gonna freeze that, huh? It's better than killing it. Do I need to kill this or not? I don't know. It sacks my whole board if I do. 7, I can go 10 to face. This is like 4 guaranteed damage. But then I get blown out by like Healing Wave. Maybe I kill it. This is such a good high. He didn't seem to have a hex, so he probably would have already done it. Oh, but if I do this right, I can actually keep this alive with the pullback. But then I can't kill that. It's okay. This'll work. This is fine. We don't have to use that yet. Doesn't do any good to ping the minions, so we'll just play more dudes. Lightning Storm still blows us out a little, but it at least does leave these things up probably and activates this even, because you only have 4 mana remaining. You could Lightning Storm Hex. That's a pretty good turn. He has more cards than us, so we need to win the game soon. Farseer Hex. That's good. He was just buying himself time for the Hex. It's a pretty good play. Oh, okay. I'll do it. Whatever you say. Why not? So hopefully he doesn't have another Hex, right? Lightning Storm's still pretty good. Time Rewinder's useless, but he may not know what this is, so that could buy us some value. Cool. Thank God, after blowing that last game, I really thought I was just going to be on tilt the whole time. Alright, so 6 and 1. We can make that work. Let's play another one. See what happens. I'm expecting a rogue this time around. I think rogue is one of our toughest matchups. Of course, it's just a great arena class in general. We lost to that last one. That was our fault. It wasn't because the rogue was better than us.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Okay, so we'll keep these on curve. The ooze is definitely probably better after 4 against the paladin. So I'm glad we got another 3. I can't coin out the 3s, so that doesn't really help. I need another 2 because I really want to save this one. It's not worth sacrificing board presence on turn 2. I'll still play it. Well, maybe not actually if he hero powers, because this is turn 3 that can trade up and stay safe to it like a turn 2. Secret. That's bad against secrets. I think if I kill a True Silver, I win the game. I don't know. We're going to be a little bit behind the whole game now, I'm afraid, but I'm being greedy. I think if I played this, it might just die to a Noble Sacrifice anyway. So, like, what's the point, right? If I can get value out of it later, I don't know if it's good. Hopefully he hero powers. Oh, that's no difference. That's the same thing. I'm probably going to play this one instead of either of these. These are kind of bad against Noble Sacrifice. This one, obviously we get to attack again, but it dies to the Scarab. This lives to the Scarab. Well, it would die to the Noble Sack and the Scarab the same way, but I think it has less value than this one. No 4-drop yet either, man. This might be the kind of thing I don't attack with, just in case that's Noble Sack. Might, like, ping 2-drop if he plays a weapon. Yeah, maybe the ping 2-drop's better. Is that the weapon to destroy? I guess it is. No need to be greedy, because I need the ping. Oh, is that better, though? I think it is, right? Theoretically, this could die to my bomber, but it's so unlikely that I'm going to do it in the unsafe order, because if that's Avenge, this can kill the Avenged minion, right? So, okay, good. It didn't kill my guy. Close, though. It is Avenge, so I made the right decision. Okay, cool. So we'll go here, and we'll go ahead and destroy the weapon, too, because that protects both of these minions from trades. If he True Silvers here, again, we'll feel pretty bad, but not too bad, because these can't die to that minion now without some other shenanigans going on. And, oh, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good play, actually. Shoot, it's going to stymie my Frostwolf a little bit, too. That might be great later against Paladin. I think I have to attack here to see. Yep, Noble Sack sucks. I can't ping it to activate it yet, because then it would just die to that guy on his turn instead of mine. So I pinged it because it dies on the first half, that way I can attack and then go into something bigger, maybe. Probably play the Jouster next turn. Hammer Wrath is fine, but that's a 4 mana for 3 mana. I don't feel too bad. It doesn't really get him ahead on board any further. Second Life's Justice. It's sort of annoying. Yeah, Jouster's fine. He can ping off the shield, but he still has to take 5 damage and deal with it. That is if we win, but we never win. So we're not in a great spot right now. He has more cards than us. We have a slightly better board. If he has a bad turn, oh, that's actually not that good against our deck, I think. He just allows us to ping that for free. 5-drop, that could be scary. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I don't really have a good play. That's a good play. That'll do it. Ping here. That's going to be a good trade next turn. I could even trade Dark Speaker. That doesn't really do anything, though, I guess.
Back to your homes.
That's a good card. Shoot. It's going to get 2 Divine Shields out of that. Wow. Tentacle and Azoth is pretty good against that stuff, but I can get a decent-sized Warlord for sure. I have to kill this instead of the Drake, I think. It's just too much continued value. But then these trade for free, right? The Jungle Panther will threaten the Azure Drake. Consecration here would be pretty disastrous. Pretty disastrous, because it would kill these outright, and he could even keep this alive, because it'd be a 3 damage Consecration. He could trade weapon. Consecration probably just wins him the game here. If he feels compelled to kill this, he can't probably kill this very easily, which would be nice.
Let me think.
This would trade into the Azure Drake either way. It's a positive trade for us. But we're definitely... Oh. That was our Nightmare scenario, right? Nightmare Mage is alive and well. Oh my gosh. Even that's... I didn't think he... Oh, he got it from Jeweled Scare. I'm going to say Cthulhu cards aren't even in Arena. So I think we lose, right? There's just like no way for us to... This kind of... Frostbolt would be a good draw. No Frostbolt, though. Frostbolt would actually get us back into this game. But as it stands right now, he's got 6. I don't know. We might still be in the game, technically. I can actually Dark Speaker and still kill that and pass the stats on. Can ping and can play the Harvest Golem. If he has a bad turn, we can still win this. If he has like a big scary thing, we might be in trouble. I haven't even seen our... That's a big scary thing. Yeah, that's a big scary thing. Oh, we're just dead. Well played. Yeah, Frostbolt draw there would have put us in the game, but I'm not sure there's anything we could have done there. He got a lot of work out of those Warhorse trainers. They made him 2 big clears. Well, lethal and a big clear anyway. Alright, so we'll venture on. That was a tough loss. That one was just hard. Good run by him. A lot of good cards. That Consecration, I was worried about it, but I mean, we were at the point in the game where you can't play around that. It's not like we had a choice. We played what cards we had. Alright, another Shaman. Historically, we've been okay against Shaman. We'll actually keep the Ooze again. The Zoth pass back. Panther's fine. We can coin 2. Actually, maybe we coin 3 into 3. We won't play the Ooze right away unless he has a weapon. Greetings. Why do the Shamans always greet you? They must like the voice of Thrall. Man, we have a lot of early stuff. I think we're going to coin 3 into 3 instead of... plays the weapon, we'll weapon. It's annoying. Maybe this just contests it better. This actually threatens the Totem Golem. You may have to hero power here. That's pretty good. We could coin out 2 2-drops, but does that really do anything? No, we'll just play this guy and go to town. He's got a trade here, but it's kind of awkward. He could also kill this, but then we can ping something off if needed and still play a 3-drop. Still have a minion up. So I feel like he's got an awkward turn here. It's a pretty good card. He's just gonna go face, huh? Seems risky to me. So I can kill this now for sure. No, he's not. Okay. Nice. That's good. It's actually good for us. This is gonna live though. I don't have a way to kill this right now. I could play the Jungle Panther to threaten it, but then that makes him make this trade. I think I'm just going to play a bunch of little dudes. And assume that between the little dudes and a ping next turn that I can just kill that thing and still play like a 3-drop that trades up. Plus, if I draw into the Warlord, I'm in good shape. That's kind of scary again. 2 mana, 3 force just suck. Probably trade ping, Morgan, maybe Jungle Panther. Oh, he's doing it for me. Okay, it's fine. He's got a heal? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a really, really good play. I can still kill it, but is it worth it? I guess it is. No, I don't think it's worth it. This trade doesn't feel very good. And Lightning Storm straight up wins in the game. But I'm giving him a lot of things to attack into. He likes to trade, obviously, instead of going face. So he's going to have to kill the Worgen. He's going to go this direction. He may actually kill it with this, too. I don't know. He's got to think about it, right? So we have a lot of trades here. We can also ping it down. This thing's frozen. Like, this gives us a much better chance at regaining the board. Another heal? It's really only a heal 3 for... Oh man, this guy's plays! I can't actually kill that yet. We'll let the bomber go to work, I guess. We'll kill off all our own dudes. The bomber just needs to hit 1 here, and I'll be happy. Both would be even better. That's fine. Alright, so he's kind of out of cards, but so are we. So it might come down to card draw and or whose cards have higher value. Where's our Polymorph? We've played 8 games and haven't seen Polymorph yet. We just haven't seen the card. It's not that good. Hit here, hit here, hit here. Nice. Oh, Rockbiter's good though. Shoot. I need him to play a Doomhammer. That'd be amazing. So we take 6. At least we do have some ways to kill that. I can't even play that. It just becomes a 5/5 that dies for free. I think I ping there. I don't know. Lightning Storm kills me. He has to go face probably, so I trade here, ping here, and hopefully this is enough to kill the next thing he plays, and I can get at least a 6/6 Frostwolf out if I get another good minion. Taunt Totem disrupts my... Yep. Taunt Totem disrupts my plans a little. I can't kill the Stone Splinter, I guess, but... He's playing into Flame Strike so hard, which you just should not do. Is he going to heal that again? What? That's actually not even good. It really only just changes which minion I use. I don't really... Yeah, I don't really care. The mana costs. Ugh. That's alright. It's still going to be good. It just changes which minion I use. Like, who cares? So I'm actually ahead now. I only have 13 health, but I'm ahead. He's used all his heals. I don't know. He's gonna get good minions from here on out probably, but as long as he doesn't top deck Hex right here, I think we're good. Yeah, we can deal with that. He's gonna have to go face every turn. That's fine. I actually am gonna make this trade just because the ping gets value. And that doesn't die to Lightning Storm, and that way these minions have a higher likelihood of surviving, because he could have traded into the Puddle Stomper. So it gives me like an extra amount of damage this turn, even though it gives me less last turn. I don't know what he's got there. Maybe like a lightning bolt? He's trying to think if he should save this card or play it now. Which means it's probably not that good of a card. Is he waiting for me to disconnect? The way Hearthstone works lately, it might be a good play. Alright, so... we'll definitely be clearing his board every turn to prevent like bloodlust shenanigans. We actually don't have enough damage for lethal next turn though, so maybe we shouldn't have. We have 13. Oh, we do. We have 16. Never mind. That's exactly right. This will kill any big minion, so we're in a good spot. I don't see how he wins. I don't think there's any 2 cards that kill me except maybe double Lava Burst with a totem. If that happens, I'll probably be uninstalling Hearthstone forever, so... see, this is what I was talking about with the Rubian Prophet, I think, earlier in the arena run. That, yeah, he top-decked that, which feels bad for 6 mana. But the thing is, he didn't have anything to do anyway. Like, if it was a 3-mana 4/4, it would have been the exact same scenario. So what difference does it make, right? Unfortunately, that Taunt Totem will delay our lethal a little bit. I'm not using the Piloted Shredder, because if that gets a Doomsayer, then I just lose the game. And that thing killed it for me anyway, so who cares? I guess I probably should have went here and then here and pinged instead so that that was still alive, but it obviously will not matter. Baron Ketten, that's a cool card, I guess, but in the sense of a shaman, it's not that good. So we'll use the Scaled Nightmare for lethal, since that is the namesake of our deck. Well played indeed. Good game. It was a scary one. I thought we were out, but thankfully we top decked a little better. Had some high value cards. Alright, so we hit the magical 7 wins. That's going to do it for part 3. I'm going to come back with part 4, which hopefully isn't just a single game that finishes up our run. Hopefully we can string together a few more wins and make this a really solid deck. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time with part 4 of the Scaled Nightmare Mage, game on.